Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. And today, I'm going to entitle this lesson, Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. I'm going to start off in the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And yes, as you can see in the headlines, the so-called war between, the Ukraine and Russia, that's just part of the build-up to World War III. Because that's what the first and second woe is, World War I, World War II, and that third woe is World War III, the war to end all wars. And we're going to go to the book of Revelation, chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 1. After these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Yes, those 4 angels, they're holding back the destruction, which is those nuclear missiles, They're holding back that destruction until the elect is sealed, Once the elect is sealed, still certain prophecies have to happen before, that destruction can come. And I'm going to bring it out. Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of the man, and this number is 666, And the MOTB, basically is the microchip, that's what it is. That has to come before the destruction can come, But I'm going to continue. I'm going to go to the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So yes, once America is completely destroyed, nothing will be left, it's going to be completely desolate, the only inhabitants of this land will be, desert creatures, they're going to be the only ones still left here, but no man will ever inhabit this land again. When I jump down to verse 10, Slakia, standing afar off, Slakia, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And yes, once those missiles are shot off, and simultaneously, once the Lord returns, it's only going to take him 1 hour to completely destroy this land. This is going to be, the quickest war, to take place. But that's what's going to happen, once the Lord returns, those missiles are going to be shot off. And, simultaneously, the fire from those missiles and the fire from the chariots are going to destroy this land in 1 hour. Then I'm going to jump down to verse 17, and I'm going to read to 19. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stand afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. And yes, these other countries, that basically get rich off America, by way of importing things by, cargo ships. Once they see, the smoke ascending from America being destroyed by those missiles, they're going to weep, because they're not going to be able to make any money anymore. They won't be able to sell their goods. And they're going to weep for this land that basically helped them get rich. Now I'm going to bring out the book of Revelation, chapter 19, and verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of burning. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Yes, once those missiles are done being shot off, America is going to be completely engulfed in fire. That's the lake of fire. It's not talking about, hell. There's no such place. Yes, there's no such thing as a place called hell. Hell is a condition. Ultimately it's the grave. But in this case, the lake of fire is America. Once, those missiles are shot off, this land is going to be completely engulfed. That fire is going to be unquenchable. And then this the last two precepts that I'm going to bring out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast alive into the lake of fire. And yes, to the people that received the mark of the beast, these other nations, Esau, Edom, and the 2/3 of Israel, they're going to be, burned. They're going to be burned to death. The 2/3 of Israel are going to be burned to death because of their wickedness. The other nations, were doomed anyway, because they can't receive salvation. Only the nation of Israel can. But, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel have to be destroyed and brought back because of their wickedness, because they don't want to hearken unto the word spoken by, the prophets. So, they have to receive that harsh judgment and come back and be reborn into the kingdom. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Till the next time I say shalom.